Hello, my name is Nicola. I'm calling you about your ad on Craigslist.
I know, I'm not in the banana van anymore. Let me explain. I'm selling the van. Feels weird a bit, but in the meantime, let's celebrate with pizza. It's time for a change. It's been a year and a half. And that's funny because I never really planned to live in a van at first. It started because of the pandemic. Because in March 2020, I lost my job, I lost my girlfriend, and Canada decided that I was not allowed to enter the country anymore. I had to find some things to do with my days. A friend of mine was selling a van, and I saw an opportunity to help myself during a really rough time. Giving myself a reason to wake up in the morning, keeping myself busy, achieving something with my own hands, and it ended up living full-time in a van in a Scandinavian country for almost 2 years. Sometimes you just don't understand how things happen. I got a new house on wheels, a new country, a new job, new friends, and I remember talking to my friend Antona, who went back to Switzerland during the pandemic and ended up building a van also. And it's really curious to realize that people like us, who had this life of being on tour all the time, working and traveling all year long, when we end up stuck somewhere and have this forced sedentary life, the home we choose to have is on wheels. So it was definitely a great experience. And as cliche it's going to sound, I learned a lot. I learned about myself, about what I want, about what makes me happy and what's important for me. And don't get me wrong, van lifing is amazing in many ways. Be able to wake up around incredibly beautiful landscapes, be closer to nature, the feeling of freedom it brings you, and the van community is super friendly and open-minded. But van life is not as magical as Instagram influencers try to make us believe. It's also feeling lonely quite often, being stuck and bored in a tiny space because it's been raining for days. But all these things are part of the same adventure, of the same learning process. And with all the good and bad side of it, it's an amazing experience that I enjoyed a lot. I'm definitely nostalgic from all the beautiful moments I had in this van, and the bad ones make funny story to laugh about with friends. I'm extremely grateful for everything I experienced during my van life in Europe, but something was off. I looked around me and I asked myself, what am I doing? I kept feeling that something was wrong. I need to sell the van. I need a change. And I realized that sometimes it's not what you're doing that is wrong, but it's where you're doing it.
Hello, my name is Nicola. I'm calling you about your ad on Craigslist. Yes, the one about the van. I would love to buy it.